Hi everybody. Just to let you know, today was my graduation. This is a very important day in my life. This was my transition from middle school all the way over the high school. Tomorrow is my last day of middle school. Middle school. Wish me good luck as I transition from middle school to high school. This right here, what I have in my hand is my diploma, but it's a fake one. Not the real one. I'll get my real one tomorrow. But until then, this is gonna be my real look. And then I'll show you. Right here, if you look, right here, this is like I got this. This shows my perfect attendance for being there. Get this for being there and being there for every single day of the school year, never missing one day. Now let's move on. I can show you the what outfit I was wearing underneath my grad my suit, my gown, cap and gown. Okay, alright guys, so this was the outfit that I wore under my graduation to let go. A white collared shirt, and then we have jeans. So let me show you my shoes. Alright. So guys, so look, these are my shoes. These are the same shoes that I wore for my prom. Just to let you know. Alright, let's move on. Let me move on to that. I'm gonna show you my yearbook. Alright, so let's go. Alright, guys, right here. This is my yearbook. This is called New Flicks. New Heights Middle School. Watch anytime, anywhere. Unlimited memories, pictures, and more. Ready to watch? Enter your name to create or restart your membership. Student name tonight. Try to put my name, but is pen method. And then get started. This would be the back. So this is where if you even need to go to my school's website, it's called. This is the website. If you need to go and have. Are you still watching? And it says keep playing. You have back. So let me open it up so you guys can see. So starting off, we have the table of content. This is gonna be like a good page for the seed stuff. So this is the page, principal's message. If you wanna read the principal's message, make sure to pause and look at that. Here is the assistant principal's message. Look at it there. Let me know. So these are my principal's names. Principal is Mr. Michael Webush, and then my assistant principal's name is Miss Davis. Now we have the PTA message. PTA stands for Parent Teacher Association. Now you can just pause and take your time to look and read. Now this is for the yearbook committee. This is all of us together. So this is now first the name. His name is Jayla Benoit, editor-in-chief. And we have Madison Gustav. They spell her name wrong, last name incorrectly. Then we have Shamaria McDonald. She's the lead designer. Then we have Khalees McDuffie. And they spelled her name incorrectly. Then we have me, Casey Morgan. And then now we have Ronaldine Seraphin. Then now we have Sanaya Walters. So let's move on. Now we have the staff page. Now let's get, if you want to look and see all the staff members, I'll go down slowly so you can take a look at that. Alright, so these are going to be some staff members that weren't pictured. I want to highlight these two people. These two people are actually some people. These were two people who were on my who were on the yearbook team who helped with creating the yearbook. Just to let y'all know. So now we have the staff superlist. Now we have the most likely to give homework every day, Miss Williams. The friendliest teacher, Miss Eccles. The strictest teacher, Miss Brown. The funniest teacher, Miss McNavage. The most outgoing teacher, Mr. Turpin. Let me tell you this. Miss Williams is the 8th grade social studies teacher. Miss Eccles is the 8th grade ELA teacher. Miss Brown is the 7th grade ELA teacher and New Heights Middle School's dean. Mr. M is the 8th grade math teacher. Mr. Turpin is the 8th grade dance teacher who everyone loves. Now we have words of wisdom from the faculty. So come, let me read every single one of them. Mr. Lamont, I am proud of y'all, for real. This isn't just about graduating middle school, it's about how much you've grown, even on the days you didn't feel like it. I've seen you push through, step up, figure things out, and that matters. High school is next, and it's going to require a lot more from you, but you're ready if you stay focused and you keep working. I've tried it with 6, 7, and I wasn't having it, but have it from here on out. Just make sure you keep your standards high, keep reading, keep thinking, and keep showing up. You've come a long way, so keep going, Mr. Lamont. Just to remind y'all, wait. Oh, okay, I was gonna show you Mr. Lamont's picture, but he didn't take one. Let's move on. Yeah. Class of 2026, it seems like a long time coming to hear that you're afraid. Yet just 3 short years ago, I watched you enter middle school as young, immature 6th graders. It has been a pleasure watching you blossom into the 8th graders I see now, more mature, more responsible, and ready to take on the world, or at least high school. These next 4 years, I hope you can take with you everything you have learned at New Heights, and continue to carry on your good core values. Good luck. Sincerely, your favorite 6th grade math teacher, Miss Agler. 8th graders, teaching you the last year may have been a little crazy at times, but it was also unforgettable. You kept me on my toes, made me laugh, and reminded me why I love what I do. Each of you is smart, capable, and stronger than you think. You worked hard even when things were not easy, and that matters. As you move on, remember to make good choices, surround yourself with good friends, and keep pushing forward. No matter what, stay focused, stay true to yourself, and never forget your potential. I am proud of you and excited to see what you do next. I will miss you guys. With love, Miss Bushra. To the graduating class of 2026, this has truly been an amazing year with each of you. Each of you brought your own personality and charisma to the class in grade, making New Heights what it is. I will remember our jokes, and even as I type this message, I am trying to catch me breath. Remember, you are one to navigate your future. Only make decisions that will impact you positively, and run away from those that create setbacks in your life. It is true that you can do or be anything you want to be. Put your best foot forward and keep moving upwards in the direction. Congratulations. Just to let you guys know, this right here, what he said, I'm trying to catch me breath. It's like a running joke in class. A running joke between the students and the teachers. No, so Mr. Lamont is actually the 8th grade, the 805, the 805 and 705, ELA and like social studies teacher. Miss Hagler is the 6th grade math teacher. Miss Bush is the 7th grade social studies teacher, and Miss C. Williams is, as I said earlier, is the 8th grade social studies teacher. Let's move on. Let's move on. Now we have the director's cut, teacher's messages. Let's do like this. Dear class of 2026, the past 2 years have truly flown by, and what an incredible journey it has been. As you move forward, may you continue to share your joy, your light, and your unique gifts with the world. Keep growing, keep learning, and carry on the new high school values that helped shape you along the way. Remember, there is nothing you cannot accomplish with creativity, determination, or work. Believe in yourself as much as we believe in you. You are capable of things and you are destined for success. Congratulations and best wishes, Miss L. Johnson. Congratulations, 8th grader. So proud of your achievement in graduating middle school. Always remember about 10% of your life is what happens to you. The other 90% is how you choose to respond and react. You have way more power than you think. When something challenging comes your way, please think first and choose the response that leads to the greatest outcome, not just the quickest reaction. The way you respond, you can turn a problem into a progress or a setback into a lesson and make you stronger. Sincerely, Mr. William. William. Congratulations, class of 2026. High school is going to be an incredible journey filled with new experiences, growth, and unforgettable memories. Wishing you all the best as you begin this exciting chapter. Just remember, the best is yet to come. A very special shout out to my 8th graders, my 8th grade National Junior Honor Society students. I am so proud of each and every one of you. Thank you for letting me be a part of your final year as middle schoolers. Good luck in high school. Best, Miss R. Alright. So we have, you are truly one of my favorite groups of students, and teaching y'all has been such a joy. Your curiosity, thoughtful questions, and energies made my day meaningful for me as a teacher. Please never lose that curiosity. Ask 1,000,001 questions. Be quirky, be brave, be bold, and keep being the kind and caring people that you are. I will never forget all the "Are you okay, Miss Brown" moments. Yes, it is just my Jamaican face. You will be deeply missed, and I'm so proud of you. Sending you lots of love and so much hope for your bright future, your beautiful futures, Miss Brown. Okay, Mr. Turpin. Sorry. Congratulations on reaching your milestone. As you celebrate, remember to keep dancing through challenges. After all, life is better with a little two-step and a good pun. Use the arts as tools for change. They spark creativity, build confidence, and open pathways to success. Stay motivated, support one another, and let your passions lead the way. I am excited to see what you will create and achieve next. With gratitude and best wishes, Mr. Turpin. Class of 2026, we are so proud of you, of all you've accomplished. Keep pushing forward, chasing your dream, and showing the world who you are. Your journey is just the beginning. Make it amazing with love. PSW After School Program. In this life, you are going to keep on making mistakes, and that's okay. Don't apologize for the mistake that you made, but rather learn from them and don't make the same mistake twice. As I always say, don't be sorry, be better. Mr. Z. Congrats. Let me let you know also that Mr. Z is the 8th grade math, the 8th like the gym teacher. She's the gym teacher. The gym teacher. Sorry. Let's continue. Congratulations, graduates. Like true anime heroes, you've leveled up through every challenge. Your hard work, growth, and resilience unlock this achievement. Keep chasing your dreams, power up your confidence, and step into high school ready to write your next epic chapter. Miss Castro. As you move on to your next chapter, try these three things in your mind. 1. Be bold. Try new classes or clubs that challenge you. 2. Be resilient. Mistakes are lessons in disguise. 3. Be you. There is no one else with your unique perspective. The halls of high schools are lucky to have you. Best, Miss Charles. Just like a cooperative Minecraft build, you've learned that teamwork and friendship are the best tools for building a great future. Remember to always keep crafting bigger and better things as you move forward. Congratulations. Sorry, had to do it. Eagles of 2026. Warmest wishes, Miss Moore, school psychologist. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the yearbook quotes and stuff. So these yearbook quotes are what kids want other students to remember about them. Remember, they want everyone to remember this specific thing. Yeah. Even though some of these people's yearbook quotes can really be like, do you really want us to remember that? But alright, that's their choices for whatever they want to remember. Some of these kids have really good yearbook quotes, and some of these kids, not so much. But let's start with a said Destiny Atwell. Fairy tales can come true, but you gotta make them happen. It all depends on you. Okay. Well, I forgot that this is for class 801, my class. Let's move on next to Jalen Belliard. 2/3 of my life is already done. Now I just have to guide myself through the future. Next is Alexandrine Bogey. Chase the money, not the brokes. Next is Zareen Brilliant. If life gives you lemons, start a business with the seeds and charge 10% interest. Next is Andrew Brown. 2K for life. I don't know why this dude chose this quote. He said that somebody else actually chose the quote for him, but I don't know why he chose this, especially with this, dude. Jarrell, do not ask what does the fox say? Why? I don't know why this quote, especially with Leilani Brown, the one and only. I don't know why. It's okay. Because some of these kids have some yearbook quotes that make me really question why. Anyways, I'm not going to say nothing about the yearbook quotes. I'm just going to read them off and say nothing else. Malay Cambridge, 12 plus years of hard work, and all I get is this lousy piece of paper. Ariana Chenda, after y'all see me walk up that stage, you'll not see me again. Next is Trinity Charles. Nothing lasts forever, but at least you got the memories. J. Cole. Kaylee Chomandale. If you put out more positivity, your world will be brighter. Jackson Dawson. You must do the thing you think you can. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Nikolai Edward. I had to put my grades up for adoption because I couldn't raise them. Junior Estrada. It always seems impossible until it's done. Madison Gustav. I guess you win some and lose some as long as the outcome is income. Drake. Maya and Ho. Weirdo, but I'm real though. Tori Jock. I took Break a Leg seriously. The reason why she had to score is because during the school year she actually broke her leg like twice. That's why she has the probably some reason why she had the yearbook at the. I just wanted to let you know if you guys didn't understand that. Kenley Johnson. Never give up on your dream. That is a good quote. That is a very good quote. Jared Dusty. Top 3 in the nation. He also forgot to say that Okay, then these two people's quote, Trinity Charles and Kaylee Chamandale, these are very good yearbook quotes too. Let's move on. Angelia Marcos, I came a long way. Why give up now? Agent Marshalls, I finally made it. Samuel McTurk, peace, positivity, and power. Never let them take you down. Samuel McTurk was like my best friend, like my school during like last school, my 7th grade school year. And this is like a very good quote. I also agree with this too. Right. Now we have me, my yearbook quote. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him and He will make your path straight. I love this quote. I got the quote from the Bible. I really want people to remember this and focus on this. This is very good. Now let's go to Denisha Plunkett. Pain makes you stronger, fear makes you braver, heartbreak makes you wiser. This is a very good yearbook quote that I also agree with. Now, Elias Rodney, be yourself and never give up. That's just very simple words, and that communicates a very great message. Preston Rufus, I was walking in the rain with my Tims and I was walking in the rain with my Tims on stepping over puddles full of work. It's a big storm. This person, Preston, I don't understand what's the meaning of this quote. I don't understand. Julius Spence, I will work harder. Yulene Vassal, 3 years and I finally made it. So proud. And I'm tired. Sanaya Walters, just know y'all went to school with an icon. Let's move on to the next class, 805. So with Isaiah Daniel, stand proud, you are strong. This is the simplest word that communicates. Also a very well written yearbook quote. Jeremiah Jacob Jr., I'm ready to go to high school. Celeste Jenkins, growth happens during bad days, not comfortable ones. This is a very, very well, probably my favorite yearbook quote. Or with all my beliefs from my message over here, especially, I agree with this. Okay. Mikel LaShore, I'm going to graduate. Tremaine McFarlane, people always told me be careful what you do. Michael Jackson. Brad Morales, don't give up and follow the path of success to your dream career. This is a very good yearbook quote that I also agree with. I like this too. Micah Whittington, I am really happy to be me, and I like to think people like me more because I'm happy with myself, and also because I refuse to conform to anything. This is very true because this is also can agree with me too. So I also agree with this. Let's move on. So let's move on to the next class. 802. Let's move on to the next class. 802. Edgardo Baltanado. Nothing stopped me. I overcame challenges, and today I proudly celebrate this achievement is just beginning. Very well written quote. Jayla Benoit. Bye, party people. Okay. Nevaeh Brewer. Money can't buy everything. That is true. Taylor Cambridge. I've learned from the bad times. I was humbled by the good. This Taylor Cambridge, remember the last name Cambridge, because the person who comes up next to this last name, she is related to that person. Aaliyah Clark, Caesar, me trying to catch me breath. Miss Williams, in the back with the moral of the running joke. Leslie Ann Fernandez, 8th grade came and 8th grade went, so I went along with it. Okay. Nia Francis, knowing you're different can be hard, but understanding your uniqueness can make you victorious. This is a very good yearbook quote. Very good one. I like this quote. Alicia Gooding, thanks to my teachers and my mom. Angie Jacquez, I'm telling you, this Angie is not related to this person, Tori. They're not related. Not related at all. Okay, money is happiness, money is life. I don't agree with this, especially when this quote literally contradicts this quote. But not my problem. Aaliyah Jeter. It's better to grow up than glow up. Okay? Anthony Jordan Jr. Just know, us Gen Z are gonna be teenagers our whole lives. Jolie Medora. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. That is a good quote, because that is true. Shamaria McDonald. I was looking for answers in somebody else, but I had all the answers. I just needed to stop being so goddamn scared. Scared of who I really was. Robin. Stranger Things. Khalees McDuffie Gooden. This is just the beginning. Joelmi Mejia Phillips. I spent 113,880 hours of my life for a paper and a handshake. Ashley Mendoza. People change and things go wrong, but just remember, life goes on. Mac Miller. Tobias Elier Polanco. Budgeting is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. James Bond. This dude's name, we call him by Elier. I never even knew that his first name was Elier. I was Tobias. It kind of reminds me of the one character from the Amazing World of Gumball. If you guys even know what that is, the show is. Tyler R. Always help people if they need it. This was like a very cool kid, because I kind of admired this kid. This kid, he was a very cool kid. And muscular. Ronaldine Seraphim. I don't need a crown to the queen, but the diploma helps. Let's move on to the next class. 803. Malik Benjamin. Some graduate with honors. I'm honored to be graduated. Caesar Bermudez. He doesn't have a yearbook quote. He never got one. That's why you see his 99% thing to mimic Netflix. Tyler Cambridge. Shoot for the stars. Aim for the moon. Pops. Remember this Tyler Cambridge. This person right here is related over to this person right here, Taylor. Denissa Clark. Go to school, graduate, because when you go to school, graduate, get your own, because when it's all said and done, they can say what they want about you, but they can't take it from you. Nicki Minaj. Zaria Courtney. Nothing lasts forever, but at least you got some memories. True. Denoyer. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Very true. Very true. Kamani Gittins. People are like seagulls because they pop up when there is bread / money. Brianna Green Simmons. And they say love can never ever be forever, so I'm taking advantage of the moment. Ken Clarkson. Anthony Hackett. They will love telling you lies and hate you for telling the truth. Angels Medina. I got to hear the outfit and the diploma. This is a very interesting kid because he was very interesting, acting very weird in school. And also, he's a kid who kind of liked wearing jeans way too much. I said J-E-A-N, jeans. Anyway, that's Peyton Perry. Being alone is better than being with the wrong person. I guess that's true, I guess. Jediah Sumter. I don't got one. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't go look up on Google for one. If he didn't get one, that's very stupid. But, okay. Journey Thompson. There is no chance unless you take one. iCarly. Jamie Watson. Started off with very demure, very mindful, ended with 6'7". These are some scholars that were pictured. 802. Jordan Palanguano Sigka. I tried my best saying that name. I don't know how to say that name. If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. Okay? At 803, Abigail Gonzalez. If you follow your dreams, you are capable of doing anything. Very good yearbook. Very good. I wonder why she didn't take a picture. Jaden Lane. I don't know. Very stupid yearbook. He could have actually chose something from Google, but he decided not to. This is very stupid. Dinner for Virgil. You will never reach higher ground if you're always pushing each other down. Jeffrey Benjamin. Alright, interesting quote. Now we have the class photos. Let's move on. This is my class. See where I am. I will give you a moment. If you said I'm right here, you would be correct. Look at me. Look at me. Look, now we have the 802 one. Then 803. And 805 never took one. So these are the new releases, the class of 2020. These are the kids who arrived in New Heights Middle School during my 8th grade school year. We have this girl. We have Denisha. Then we have Edgardo. Then we have Andrew, then we had, I don't know. Is this person's name and this person's name? I do not know. I'm sorry for that. Let's move on. Now we have the school. Achieving success and empowerment. Now let's look at some pictures. Alright, now this is going to be one page for shows off the gym class. Most of these are from 801. I mean, I think maybe. But here are some pictures you guys can look. And this page is also based off of Naruto, which I really like, and that's my favorite anime. And let's look. Also, I'm gonna let you know, for this girl, Tori, she's in wrestling, so she knows how to wrestle, which is, I guess, very cool. Now we have this page for dance. Let's look at some more pictures. This is the page for caught slipping. These are like for kids who basically got caught doing very interesting things like sleeping and very insane poses. Now let's look. And this is for me. So there you go. This page right here is for no, wait. Now this page is for caught slipping rewinds. I think this is the one from like some like the past school years. Now this page is for pictures from lunchtime. Now let's look at some more pictures. Wait, and also this page is from like the recess. Now this is the page that since I was on yearbook team, I helped create this page. This is the page for Scholar Council, which is based off of K-pop Demon. This page we have Joey May here, Fullest. Oh, this is right here. He's the president there. Angie Jack, who is vice president, he's right here. Now we have one. Look, we have Maya and Ho, treasurer. She's right here. Then we have Zareen Barilla, event coordinator. She's right here. Now we have one. Tori Jock, secretary. She's right here. Now we have me, Casey Morgan, historian. I'm right here. We have Samuel McTurk, photographer. Right here. Let's look at some more pictures. Now let's read this. By day we navigate the hall. By night the scholaristic hunters rise to exercise academic despair with killer vigils and synchronized spirit. We are the elites want to strike down the student apathy through high energy event routes and tactical leadership. Vibe check slayed. Let's look at some more pictures. Just to let you know that this right here was based off of K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't even remember if I said that. Now we have peer group connection. Peer group connection basically like something like a time in school where you can literally. Peer group connection basically is something that I was a part of too, which I'm part of too, including Scholar Council. Yeah, but just basically just something you can be a part of to help mediate the incoming sixth graders, so you can get them prepared for the years of high school. It's like a very sad time because I'm gonna be leaving school right just tomorrow. So I'm gonna eventually have to choose an outfit that I really want people to remember me in. It's gonna be some time, but let's look at some pictures of PGC. These are gonna be some pictures basically during my PGC retreat, which happened back in September. So for this image, this is an image where everyone on PC, we were basically at a log. We had to sit on the log and try to make the log balance. It took us some tries, but we got through. And the log balanced. So this right here was basically inside like a theater where we kind of had to work and do stuff. Oh, yeah, look, this is like me right here. See, that's very cool. But it's like a theater where we had to work together with PGC. This is the page I found my PGC partner, which was. Shamaria. She was my PGC partner before, like a while before me and Shamaria had to get paired up with Samuel and Maya, just because for reasons I'm not really sure why, but we had to get paired up in the latter half of our school. Of a PGC of time in PGC. Let's move on. Now we have PMP, peer mediation, peer mediation program. Peer mediation is a voluntary process where you and your peers come together to help solve disagreements. Now let's look at some pictures from PGC. I'm pretty sure PMP is taking place upstairs in like on the third floor. The third floor, which my school calls the second floor. Me, I'd never been up there. The last time I've been up there was basically during like when we were having like a PGC trip where we were going there. It was really cool. Now we have PSW. That stands for Play Study, where we will look at some pictures taken from PGC. Let's look. This is probably taken to like robotics and like PGC. Robotics is like really interesting. We get to build robots and stuff like that. Really cool. Alright. Right, let's move on. Let's move on to talk about the art club. So the art club is basically like a place where you basically get to like draw like different art stuffs and you get to create different designs and stuff like that. This is very interesting. Now we move into the honor roll trip. The honor roll trips are basic like say at the end of every marking period, if you passed all your core classes, math, ELA, science, and ELA, science, social studies, and you get like an 80 and above in all those classes, you get to go like cool honor roll trip. Here is like some honor roll trip. This is the one for like we had for like the drone cadets. It's just very cool. This is what we had for like where we got to fly up in the air. I forgot the trip's name, but yeah. Here we go. Now we have for debate club. Debate club is an activity where students discuss different topics while arguing both sides in a structured way. Members are usually put into teams and given a position to support, even if it's not what they personally believe. Students think carefully about each issue, do research, and paint their ideas clearly, develop their public speaking skills. Now let's look at some images. Now we have one for Glam Club. I guess Glam Club is like the stuff where you get to like design different things and kind of make up stuff and stuff like that. I'm not really sure about Glam Club, but then again, it's mostly for the girls, I guess. I don't think really I ever joined Glam Club. I mean, I literally never did because mostly I felt like it was more girly than for boys, but yeah. Now, My Brother's Keeper. This is an activity that I was a part of. Now, let's read. My Brother's MBK, My Brother's Keeper. In a high-stakes middle school where we were wrong to change everything, a group of young men find a lifeline in My Brother's Keeper. This gritty yet inspiring story follows a band of scholars navigating the halls of adolescence with the help of mentors who refuse to let them fall through the cracks. From a high-energy brotherhood circle to the silent presence of the classroom, it is a powerful look on a program designed to turn potential into power and ensure no one walks the path of high school alone. These are some images. I'm gonna let you know that I only joined like high school. I only joined MBK I joined MBK for like all 3 years of my school life. This is Infinity. This is like a YouTube content creator on YouTube who had many different things. This is a very cool, interesting person. Please. Now this is look. I'm telling you, most of this I kind of designed. But I guess like I kind of got help from like Miss Eccles. Yeah, I got help from her, and I kind of got to design some more. And we design. Now we have GEM, Girls Empowerment Movement, which is kind of like the girl version of MBK. So like basically, GEM is only for girls. which makes sense. And the name is really self-explanatory. Now we have a gardening club. So gardening club was like this thing where you could, where the different kids got to plan, and got to garden, and it was like really, it just, wait, what? What the? Continue. All right. So this is like very interesting when you get to garden and stuff. It was very interesting. Now we have this is the basketball team. This is basically based off of the movie Go. Let's look at some images. And so now let's look at the roster. We have Kenley Johnson, Preston Rufus, Darren Justy, Malik Benjamin, uh, Adrian Marshall, Elias Rodney, Junior Guerrero, and Jackson Dawson. And let's look at Pencil versus the header. I won't really be able to explain this because I'm not really sure what this is supposed to be, so I'm sorry. I'm just going to show you guys the images without really explaining further through what this actually is. Let's move on. Now we have the National Junior Honor Society. MJHS recognizes outstanding academic achievement and demonstrates excellence in the 5 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship. Let's look at some images of MJHS. There you go. See my best friend Samuel. Let me tell you, Samuel, he used to live at like Guyana before moving up to New York to my school. Let's look at Career Day. Career Day is basically like a time where students got to see like different careers. They get to see what would they want to do with their lives, and it was a very cool, interesting day where we got to see different people, adults, different careers, even hear about careers that we might not have been interested in, but it was still cool to hear about. Now let's move on to movie night. Movie night was basically like the day where movie night. Basically, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be pajama day, but I don't know why they classify this as movie night. But anyways, because there was no movie night or pajama day, but that's okay. Now we're gonna move on to scholars versus staff versus scholars. This is like a time where we got to have like there was like a basketball game between the scholars and the staffs, and we got to see who would win, be victorious. And let's tell you that the staff they won, they completely won, but it was okay. It was still a fun experience all in all. So yeah. Let's move on to Dress Like a Book Character Day. Now let's see what cool outfits people have. This is the only girl in my school who's actually in like a wheelchair, which I kind of feel sorry for her. But yeah, this is the only time I've really in person really see. First time I've ever really seen somebody in a wheelchair. But yeah. Alright. This right here was also on the day of Halloween too. So just to let you know, it's an Ice Age to remember. So this is basically taken during my winter dance that I had doing after school. This was basically like a really fun experience. It was like my first one of the school year, but yeah, and it was like really interesting. Now, let's see for Valentine's Day. This is like the same thing as like my winter dance, but it was during Valentine's Day. Now let's look at some pictures for Black History Month. There's like a Black History Month show celebration. Now let's look at something for Spirit Week. This page is basically based off of the Nickelodeon TV show called Loud House. Look it up if you don't know what this is. This is kind of what the logo looks like. Not exactly, because I had to change the words to make it fit the Spirit Week thing, but it looks pretty good for a Loud House themed logo. That's pretty cool. We have some characters here. We have like Lily, and then we have the whole Loud House family, like all of the kids. Don't ask to name all the kids, cause I won't remember all their names. Don't ask me that question. Well, yeah, look, we even have like some pictures. Even here's one of me where I came to school like this. Cause this is like a week where we could kind of dress up as like different character, like different different themes for the week. Now let's look at rewind 7th grade rewind, where we get to look at images from our 7th grade school year. Now this is the same thing, but for rewind back to 6th grade. I remember this trip. This was like a very fun trip. I get this is like this kid right here. He named like Johannes. He was like a very old kid. I mean, I wouldn't say he's a good. This kid was a wannabe gangster. But yeah, this is like a trip to like the Brooklyn Museum, which is a very cool trip. It done felt like our 6th grade social studies teacher, who kind of retired, but she came back to see us for graduation. Now let's do what? Not sure what to watch. Look at some more pictures. Now this is a page called My New Heights Recap. My Heights movie recap. I didn't finish it yet, but this is what I got to so far. Now let's move on to the 8th grade superlatives. So now we're going to see for each class who was the best dressed, the best dancer, the most outgoing, the wisest beyond their years, the future president, the best duo, the most competitive, the most likely to become a famous artist, the most likely to take over the world. Who was won by my classmate? Now we have best dressed. This is for 801, my class. Best dressed Maya Ho. Malay Cameron's best dancer plus most outgoing. We have Malay and Trinity. We have Trinity and Destiny. Maya and Mikolai. Kenley and Preston, the best duos. Julius Spence, most competitive. Zareen Berlin and Samuel McTurk. Why is beyond their years? Samuel McTurk, future president. Alexandrine Bogie, most likely to become a famous artist. Ariana Chandler, most likely to quietly take over the world. Now let's see for the okay. Jayla Benoit, best dressed. Yeah. Shamaria McDonald, best dancer. We have most three. Eduardo Medora Nevea, most likely to quietly take over the world. We have Alicia Goodings, wise beyond their years, most likely to become a famous artist and future president. Number 5. First place, Ronald Dean and Ashley for like the best duo slash best. Now we have second place, Angie Edgardo, Joelme, and Leslie Ann. We have 6. Taylor Cameron, most outgoing slash social. And we have 8. Most competitive. Alright. Let's move on for 803 superlative. Most outgoing, Peyton Perry. Wise beyond the years, Angels Roche Medina. Most likely to become a famous artist, Tyler Cameron. Best duo slash bestie, Peyton, Zaria, and Peyton. First place, Kimani Gittin, Abigail Gonzalez, and Biona Green Simmons. And we have another best duo slash besties, Tyler Cambridge and Angels. Have that's most competitive, Caesar Bermudez. And we have best dressed, Biona Green Simmons. Best dancer, Denissa Clark, most likely to take over the world, Jennifer Virgil. I didn't find a picture of her, so yeah. Future presidents. They have Biona Green Simmons and Denissa Clark. Let's move on to the two ones for 805 superlative. Jermaine McFarland, best dancer, most likely to become a famous artist and future president. Isaiah Daniels, best dancer and most competitive. Mikhail J. LaShore. Most likely to quietly take over the world and future president. Micah Whittington, most outgoing slash social. The Jeremiah Jacob Jr., wise beyond their years. Isaiah Daniel and Mikhail J. LaShore. Best duo slash besties. Now let's move on to some baby pictures. I'm gonna have you this direction. Guess whose picture is from the baby photos? Write down your guesses for the. Now let's last. I'm gonna let you guess. I'm gonna show you the pictures, and then I'm gonna show you the answer key, and then I want you to guess who do you think each one fits. So I'm gonna have you look. You're gonna guess, and I'm gonna see if you are correct. If you want to participate, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Here is the answer key. We have Ronaldine Seraphin, Madison Gustav, Zaria Courtney, Darren Justy, Preston Rufus, Ariana Chandler, Ashley Mendoza, Sanaya Walters, Trinity Charles, Denisha Plunkett, Leslie Ann Fernandez, Shamari McDonald, Joelle Lee Maya Flitz, Peyton Perry, Tyler Cameron, Cambridge, Kamani Gittins, Jamie Watson, Julius Spence, Jayla Benoit, Jody Thompson, Kaylee Chamadale, Leilani Brown, and Agent Marshall, Aaliyah Jeter, Taylor Cambridge, Edgardo Maldonado Espinades, Denissa Clark, Elias Rodney, Aaliyah Gooding, Jolene Vassell, Jarrell Brown, Nikolai Edwards, Danae Denoyer, Jermaine McFarland, and Angels Rashay Medina, Samuel McTurk, Josiah Sumter, Isaiah Daniel, Aaliyah Clark, Nevaeh Brewer, Malay Cameron, Jackson Dawson, Nevaeh Francis, Brad Morales, Malik Benjamin, Anthony Jordan, Tyler Rosser, Caesar Bermudez. Now that's it. Let's just look at, you guys can look at this. This is just for a year in review. Anyways. Now, these are some quotes that people left me for my yearbook. And the last quotes. This is not all the people. I'm gonna get more tomorrow, but you can see the ones I got for now. You guys can just read it. Alright guys, so basically, so before I leave, before I end this, let me show you some of the awards I got for, awards I got at my award breakfast on Tuesday, basically the Tuesday of the 9th, let me show you what I have got. So let's look at my first one. It says Perfect Attendance Award. This is the one that I got at my graduation. This is not the one I got on my Tuesday award breakfast, but yeah, just to let y'all know. Okay, now let's do this. Now this is my Yearbook Committee Excellence Award. Now we've got my Critical Thinker ELA Award. Now we've got we've got my Excellence in Dance Award. Now I've got my Scholar Council Voice of the People Award. Oops, sorry. Thank you, sorry for what I did before, but thank y'all for taking time out of your day to go watch this video of like my awards. I like to see my life update, how my life is gonna be changing. I'm gonna prepare for my last day of school tomorrow and prepare for the future. Okay, bye. Love y'all.